Hey everybody, Jay Barino here, welcome back. Let's Rise of the Lich King Reanimated. On to Chapter 8, The Siege of Theramore. I feel like I remember this being the last mission, but based on the number of secrets that we've obtained, there are 10 playable missions, and this is only 8. Now that the bases of Varamothras and Kel'Thuzad are well established, the Scourge is ready to launch the attack to take Theramore and destroy what's left of human civilization. Tip! Moving through the battlefield is key. Jaina, of course, has mass teleport, but Kael doesn't have that luxury. Light bearers increase movement speed, and your arcane vaults may have some useful items. Kael, are your troops ready? Our base is well established, and the Blood Elves are eager to fight, but our magic is weakened. We'll have to... Lady Jaina, excuse me for interrupting, but the patrols to the west villages have not come back. It could just be wild jungle beasts attacks again, but... We can't check chances now. You were right to inform me. We have to... It's too late. The Scourge is already here.
Oh, the Undead has returned.
Come quick, Timmy. We must go back home. Sound the alarm horn to warn Father and the Naga to come back. This is it. We have to hold the city and hope the reinforcements will arrive soon. May the light help us all. Good luck, Kael. Be careful, Jaina. There's the alarm. I remember this mission is very hard. You know what? The first thing I think I'm going to do is sort of survey our surroundings and the entrances, and then maybe restart, depending on the circumstance. The control of the humans of Jaina. Their units are listed in the side quest log. There is no lumber in the city. The lumber mills are to the north and to the east. Elite melee warriors wielding jagged blades that cause bleeding. They can learn evasion. The light bearers can now learn magic defense, which makes them immune to magic, but slows them down significantly. My goodness. Okay. Yeah, so here's our human lumber harvesting. Let's make a ton of peasants for up there. I'm not messing around with my lumber harvesting. Pegasus Lancer. I mean, that would certainly allow us to move around the city very fast if we make a lot of those. Jaina, let's load you up with some items and we can sell some stuff.
I'll check it out. Sounds interesting.
We don't need those. The parry-ups are probably pretty good on her.
I can help. That's good.
Okay, we got an entrance down here.
What's the plan?
We're already getting attacked, so let's move on up. We have an entrance down here, so this is probably where we want to move Kael's forces.
I'll do my best.
Let's pick up this stuff. Staff of Teleportation actually could be pretty good here. Let's have these guys sort of camp down here next to these fellas. Let's get evasion on those blade dancers, I guess. Get a bunch of upgrades. We're going to need more guys on lumber. No, we're good on lumber there.
I can help.
Good work, Jaina. We'll just have her sit outside the city for now. Don't we have those guys? Yeah, so we have the library now. Which ones have the healing wave, the enchanters? So let's get these guys down here. I see another entrance potentially up here, and just as I looked at it, that got destroyed. So we drain mana pretty aggressively here. We're gonna have to... Yeah, just let's rely on Grey to sort of help us and try not to hemorrhage our units that we have existing. Hotkey our production. What can we make from here? Oh, okay. Demolisher is pretty handy. We'll have him down here. 2 can play at this game, dude. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. The Pegasus Lancer, though, get out of there. Give me more water elementals. It's a little frantic. It's a little frantic. Rally down here. Just give me a bunch of Pegasus Lancers, I think. And then upgrade them. Once we have the lumber, we're almost there. How's this going down here? Oh, okay. So we're gonna... Yeah, I think the Pegasus Lancers to fly around and cover us. from those sorts of attacks is going to be really, really helpful and important. I'm trying to hold on to these outlying areas as long as possible. Let's back out here, back out here. Yeah, let's get that healing lance, or healing wave, rather, for Jaina's fellas.
Yes, my friend.
Would it matter if we got priest adept training at this point? I think marksmanship, and then we're going to get a bunch of blight dancers and light bearers, and then rangers, and we're just going to have Kale hold on to this area down here. And he's not as mobile, so, you know, it is what it is. Pegasus Lancers, we're going to hotkey you and just have you fly around and help us as time goes on. Animal War Training would be nice to have. I mean, this all would be really nice to have. Jaina, look out. Prince Kale, we found something that could be useful behind the trees. Just keep popping water elementals, please. You back up, because we can use you to heal once this finishes. Give me some mana, please. Let's get a Lar out. Pretty large attack. I hear save us. Oh, crap. They're like in the...
At your call. I am not afraid.
They're like in the base. Okay, we got to take these fellas and come on down here and help civilians, I guess. Yeah, they just sort of spawned and are attacking civilians, so let's get on down here.
Our ally is under attack.
Keep making Pegasus Lancers, please. How's this go down here? It went fine. So we can use these fellas to get these ladies to get our mana back so that we can use our priests to heal us. And then Kale can hold this down for pretty long. It seems like right now the biggest issue are these attacks that are circumventing us in the city. Ooh, the walls are falling in. Get out. I missed that. I'm trying to click on my flying guys. There we go. Okay, that's not mine. I gotta try and keep these Pegasus Lancers alive, though. What is this? Fountain of Power's great. What's this? Marketplace? This is a lot. This is a lot to deal with. No. Healy boys. Do I have one that's still alive? Yes. Okay. Heal me. Jaina with water elementals is nearly enough to hold out on all of this, and then I spend all my money on Pegasus Lancers. She said they've already breached. Oh yeah, there's Veramothras. Okay, more Pegasus Lancers coming in. Those ones got healed. This area down here is fine. We might just want to send Jaina some fellas from our Blood Elven supply. Or what we want to do instead is build a bunch of Blood Elves and like leave them sort of up here where the enemy seems to just sort of be coming in and bothering us from. Yeah, this entrance is rough. Yes, heal me, buddy. Keep healing me. Add the Pegasus dudes to my group. Have those fly down here. Give me some mana, please. What other upgrades can we get for our Blood Elves? Nothing substantial. Man, magic defense, sure. Jaina's gonna need some farms. Do we need more dudes on lumber up there, do you think? I don't know, but I'm going to get some peasants down here so that we can build some defense, some towers. This area up here could be in danger. It really depends. We're doing pretty good holding it down here. I'm just building this group of Pegasus Lancers. It's doing good. Whoa, what happened to my camera there? Okay, Kale, help me. I think I'm just going to keep getting priests and rangers. Seems really important here.
We elves are not.
And I'm watching for them that drop around here. Blood Elves rally down here.
I sense something.
What's the plan?
Okay, that's being kept busy for now. Jaina, let's shift you. Excuse me. To up here. This is going to be the next area that's going to need defended. So new Jaina units, we're going to rally up here. Let's get some enchanters and knights with animal war training. It's pricey, but it's going to be good. Oh gosh, roof is collapsing. I remember that line. Okay, so we built these dudes to come down here and defend the people. So let's make sure we do that. We've already lost 11 villagers. That's substantial. Okay. Farms are a Blood Elven issue currently.
We elves are not.
All right, come on over here. We got to take care of this. Okay, Pegasus dudes, this is not necessarily where I want you to be. But he's webbed for legitimate days. Oh yeah, walls are falling in. Get out. We remember. Gray seems to be rebuilding their stuff pretty aggressively. I'm going to move Jaina up here because this area seems to be in more challenging straits currently. Ooh, that's a lot of air units. Where are my ladies? We need more Lightbringers for sure. Kael'thas. It's so many flyers. Some Pegasus flyers are here. Roof is collapsing. People are dying. That's just flyers right now.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, flyers, let's have you sit by the fountain.
We elves are not.
You all back up.
We should move soon.
And we gotta make sure that we get mana back on our priest. I don't need Magic Sentry. I do need upgrades there.
At your call.
Pegasus, let's fly you over here. These flying attacks that come in. Plus, it seems like they're spawning units in, or maybe they're dropping them. I don't know if it's possible to intercept the things that are dropping in or what.
I have no time.
This is my aid required.
Yeah, I think we could use more priests here. Okay, Jaina up here. Doesn't have really enough stuff. We also need to get those last two upgrades here. It's a lot of lumber, but we have the money for it.
Forward. Yes, my lord. All right.
Okay, these types of towers set up here should help us. We have some pre-placed stuff that can save us for a while too, so yeah, I'm going to focus on this up here. More knights. More knights.
Yes, my lord.
We elves
Blood Elves, I think we need more healing potential, which means that every so often we have to make sure that we give ourselves mana.
I have no time.
Some Spell Stealers would be good too. More Spell Stealers, we have one in there.
We elves are not.
And then we've got these fellas, which mean they need a priest. A couple priests.
Our allies' town is under siege.
Well, there was one.
What's the plan?
Okay, this is expected. Just use the water elementals to sort of delay for a while. How about more Pegasus? Do we have any more? No. It's pricey to turn these into cannon towers, but I think it's proper. This is frantic. This is a lot. Imbued Masonry would be good too. Can't afford it. We need more farms from both places currently. Oh shit, I never picked this up. Go and get that kale. They said that they found stuff behind trees, and I never went and got it. So, Kael'thas, make a quick diversion.
No, thought of something better.
Our allies' town is under siege.
Okay, and then let's use our flyers, which have been healing up this whole time.
At your call. I am not.
If we can intercept these types of attacks before they start killing civilians, we'll be okay. We've already lost 15. I think they have to destroy these buildings and then the civilians spawn out of them.
It shall be done.
Okay, come on down here.
Yes, my friend.
You come on down here. I think these rangers are solid. Okay, Alar's looking good. That's Kel'Thuzad. Jane is just sort of up at the front here holding this down herself. Let's back up. We have these units here. Okay, he picked that up, so let's head on back. We're getting healed up by our priests because we're giving them mana every so often. We have a few leftover units here from... what's it called? Theramore's pre-built defenses. This is spooky. It's a lot, you know? Let's go ahead and stick by the fountain. Money-wise, let's... yeah, make more Pegasus Lancers. These guys will be +3 here soon. They have Anima War Training. Heal up Jaina.
That's cute.
I am not afraid.
How's this down here? I think I want some more of these Blade Dancers. Pricey. That puts me in a high upkeep, actually. Let's not do that. Yeah, that puts us in a high upkeep. Jane is also not in high upkeep, but I think we're going to have to get into high upkeep here.
We elves are not easy prey.
Yeah, turn on that magic defense. Just keep them immune to magic. It doesn't hurt. And then we have these folks here who... they're not,
We elves are not.
they're not in bad shape, but we haven't really had to use them very much. See, these are flyers. Like, this isn't really what we need to worry about. More Pegasus Lancers. I'll be honest, that's been key, because we can force back these types of attacks. 9 minutes? We haven't lost any other villagers for quite some time, actually. No upgrades there. What's going on up here? This is Jaina, right? Back up. Again, let's let our allies deal with a lot of this. You know what I'm actually loving right now is Spellbreakers, because we can mana burn these ice guards.
We elves are not easy prey.
Still waiting on mana regen there.
I am your servant. Upgrade complete.
We're in low upkeep with Kael. Let's keep it that way. Jaina's already...
Our allies' town is under siege.
she's already out of it, so that's okay. Again, the best they can do is just pivot, because... oh, there, yeah, sky barges, and it's invulnerable. Okay, so that's... this is the key. We got to intercept these before they kill any people. Let's move these folks down here, I guess.
What would you ask of me?
I have a land.
At your call.
These purple attacks are kind of spooky.
I smell magic in the air.
Mana me?
Elves are not.
This, like, having to constantly re-mana is a bit painful. All right, we are now... we're no longer in low upkeep, so we might as well go ahead and get crazy. Let's get some Blade Dancers for that frontline support. The Zealots are not bad either, because they do have that thing that lets them attack really fast. Yeah, see this. That kind of stuff is a problem.
You dare threaten me?
Because they're dropping in. There are some, you know, there's towers here occasionally, which helps us hold it down. This area should be okay with Jaina and some healers. And it seems like our allies will pivot to defend this area pretty aggressively early. We can get our final level of tower defense. There we go. What's going on down here? Oh, it's our Pegasus. Now, maybe he'll come down and repair that before things go south.
We elves are not.
This Blood Elven composition's actually really good. I like these units. Okay, pivot back to the center. I'm mostly just watching for attacks that happen in this area where we have to move our air units to. Hey, they haven't attacked here for a while, actually. We might have to build a separate... Well, I don't really have a separate force. I think we just got to use our flyers. Let's push this back and then send our flyers up to defend this entrance. I did build a lot of towers, and I can build more towers. Because it certainly doesn't hurt. Obviously, we have to be wary of meat wagons. And I hope, if we're lucky, Theramore will replace this stuff. Mana? And... Mana? Having to, you know, stay on top of this mana thing, it's annoying, but it's fine. Oh, we have a lot of these guys, actually. I guess let's send these guys back to heal for the ones that we have. We got another one here. That's a full group. You love that.
What's the plan? I'll take care of it.
I think I lost... I must have lost 1 or 2 knights. Let's rebuild them. I like the custom music here. If we have to with Jaina, we could just teleport back here, right? I will get 1 arcane tower. That's very deadly to those guys. You know, the guys. These guys, the ice guards. 5 minutes. We've only lost 1 other civilian. So I think we're on top of it. Again, having this roaming force of Blood Elves, because we can afford the supply to do it, is working. We've got this little group, this crew here of Theramore that's kind of guarding the entrance to our Blood Elven area. If this can stay relatively self-sufficient in terms of defense, then I'm feeling really good. Watching the mini-map here to see, again, what's in danger. Save. I think I lost one of these guys. Maybe the AI will heal me if I'm lucky. Never mind, not necessary at all. It's like I'm constantly waffling between what area needs the most support, but we're fine right now. I wish that maybe it would be nice if Grey was a little more active in healing or repairing their buildings. That's what we really could use right now. Maybe some crossbowmen over here would be good. Disease Cloud actually doing some work against us. Oh, whoops. See, this is what happens when we're not paying enough attention. Let's go. Get over there. Because there are some towers here, it's possible that, yeah, that delays them long enough before they start killing the buildings with people in them.
We elves are not easy prey.
Where they drop seems like semi-random. Air attack up here, maybe? No, that's just Veramothras. Let's go ahead and... What's going on here? Oh, that's just normal garrison dudes. They're staying alive quite a while. Let's see how my tower spam holds up here.
We're under heavy attack. We need help immediately.
Yep. I'm going to focus on Veramothras here with my flyers. He's going down quick. Take this guy off next. There's the Theramore defense. As far as I can tell, the Crit Fiends aren't burrowing, which is a big deal, because that's a pain in the butt. These poor people are definitely dead, because they're exposed now. Doesn't quite get us to 25. If we can run this timer out before 25 die, then we're in great shape. How's this down here?
What's the holdup?
That's a good flame strike. How are we doing on supply? We seem to be okay. Wait, where am I sent? Where did I send these guys? What are they doing? That's all good. We're maxed out with Jaina. The majority of her supply is these Pegasus right now. And excuse me, Kalthos is split between two different places. Okay, heal me, priests. And heal me, priests. That disease cloud is really annoying. Not having priests up here, it's tough, because, like, obviously I would prefer to split priests up and just have them heal each of our places when out of combat. And with mastery training, even with disease cloud, it's not that bad. The major issue are these, is the fact that our priests don't regen their mana. In fact, they lose mana. Yeah, it seems like the enemy prioritizes this area. Or, I'm sorry, our allies prioritize this area. How long do we have? 1 minute. The middle of the city appears safe right now. Back this group up.
I'll take care of it. You dare threaten me?
Pegasus are just sort of chilling. They're just chilling.
Yes, I am your servant.
Point the way.
Priests and rangers in the back. I'm just going to get some Pegasus Lancers to flesh out Jaina's supply and just have them sit up here. 'Cause they're just good in general.
That's curious.
Mana, not yet. Mana,
I have a lab.
not quite yet. If I remember correctly, we have to actually destroy enemy bases after all this. Pretty sure that's what happens next. Orb of Slow could have been helpful on Kale. It's a little too late. That's okay. Teleports the hero. Right. So we can teleport him anywhere. Because we're going to have to attack. I saw a purple flying in. Yeah, there it is. See, those Theramore garrisons over there, like, they're just completely exposed. There's not much I can do about that. Purple seems to be the biggest issue to deal with right now. Oh, actually, well, we catch these out. We finished only 20 villagers killed. So hopefully that counts as complete and we get something for it. Naga Royal Guard, you love to see it. Music. Google DeepMind, I promise. Please don't copyright. It's not copyright infringement. I'm glad to be here in time. These ladies and I have gathered our troops as fast as we could. Their attacks have been difficult to contain. Their troops seem to be endlessly renewed. They must have created portals to bring their army directly onto the island, but I thought only demons could do that. The Lich King must have subjugated some of the Legion survivors. No matter. Now that we have enough soldiers, we must counterattack. They come from the east. I think they've conquered the villages of Bridgewood and Whitefield. We must organize our forces to attack both of their bases while protecting the city. There's no time to waste. Prepare the counteroffensive. I'll handle the city defense. Do you think we can actually trust him to not let any other villagers get killed? Because we don't have a very large... You can now train Forsaken and Naga units, including Royal Guard. Nice. Because I was going to say, we don't really have much siege damage opportunity here, right? Oh, yeah. Bring them all. Pivot. Air units. I thought Dalen was going to handle the city defense, but honestly, I don't know if I trust him. I'm thinking we got a nice Blood Elven force here, so maybe we go for purple first.
We elves are not easy.
Bring everybody. Where's Kalthos? Is he stuck? He's just in here. He's doing fine. He's still stuck. That's okay. Yes. Make your way in. Give me some mana. Heal me. Give me some mana. Jane is going to make her way down. We'll leave these fellas here to defend. And I can bring my flyers as well. Maybe go for purple first, because purple seems to be doing the majority of the damage with those flyer attacks. I would love to kill those.
We're under heavy attack. We need help immediately.
Okay, they've sort of broken through this. Oh, well, I've had a footman here the whole time. Get in there. Okay, let's go. Keep going. I'm going to rely heavily on these Pegasus to do this for me. Oh, I have to find the secret, too. I'll worry about that later. Quick save. We're bringing everybody down here. Is this enough of an army? I think so.
I sent something.
I have a land to defend.
Get on with it. Command me.
I had to send some fellas down here. Dalen's moving around the city pretty aggressively, so hopefully he actually can keep us alive. We're pretty much supply blocked, so there's not much else we can do, except maybe just build some crossbowmen to sort of chill. Just make cannon towers.
What would you ask of me?
We're just running into attacks here left and right. Could I charm these guys? I think they have resistant skin.
That's curious. Sounds good.
I feel like I have other units like sitting around somewhere, but actually it doesn't. That does not seem to be the case. Did I bring the Naga Royal Guard? Where did I send him?
Research complete.
Oh, he's just here. Oh yeah, Naga Songstress can do that. Healing. Distracts enemies with mana in the zone. They can't cast and do stuff. Okay, cool.
I've no time.
Give me mana.
Time is short, mortal. For the Empress.
Okay, keep going, keep going.
I feel.
Where the heck is the purple base?
Pleasure.
We elves are not easy prey.
Oh yeah. And as this army dies, we'll replace it with Naga Royal Guard because they can deal a lot of damage to buildings as well. There's a cave here. Hopefully they're not attacking me through the cave.
I have a land to defend.
No, that's not interactable.
I'm trying to think here.
Okay, keep moving up.
I'll take care of it.
I sent something.
Lead with heroes. I just have like a menagerie of items on these heroes too.
As you wish.
What's the holdup? Very good.
Honestly, just leave those things alone. They're asleep. We can kill them on the way back. Oh, I did get that necromancer. Good.
Is someone injured?
I can help. We elves are not easy prey.
Turn on magic defense, please.
I'm here.
We've got to be close. Okay, I see some blight. I was going to say, we've got to be getting close. Look at this village. They massacred everybody.
Is my aid required?
Oop, lots of flyers. Where's Sylvanas? Can we charm the Frostworm, please? She's probably stuck. Never mind, we killed it too fast. It's a lot of zombies.
That's curious. Sounds interesting.
Keep moving up. I have too many units. It's unwieldy. I'm not a huge fan of having to control two bases at once, and this is part of the reason. It's just,
We should move.
it's just a pain.
I feel edgy. It shall be done.
Okay, let's go. Let's just take this. Let's just take this base apart bit by bit and stay together.
I sent something.
We elves are not. I have
Get everybody in there, please. No, yeah, I guess Death Quelling isn't actually going to help, is it? Where's Kale? Is Alara alive? Alara might be dead this whole time. I'm not so sure. I haven't had to look at anything else going on because it seems to be going fine. We're kind of stuck in this choke point. I don't love it, but I think we were winning pretty handily because of our air unit support for sure. Yes, finally destroy these towers, please. Good job, Skeleton. You got the crate. Proud of you. Again, we don't have any chaos damage except this guy. You know, with Jaina, we don't have any available supply, but with Jaina, we can build catapults. Okay, we're moving in. There's the portal, actually. Just let's destroy this. And then pivot over here so that we could kill these towers and then destroy the portal. Never mind, it looks like we're going this way. Is the Naga Royal Guard... Oh, I have so many units just sort of sitting down here. I guess getting rid of the Black Citadel is really good. Oh, Naga Royal Guard is back here. We really need you in the fight, buddy. Meanwhile, at home, I see stuff is happening. As long as Dalen can pivot and take care of that stuff, we're good. Plus, I set up all these towers. I think we're okay.
We elves are not easy prey.
And you know what, Pegasus Rider, let's sort of like run you along the edge of the map to look for the secret. Oh no, you won't escape. No, wait, Kale. Oh, great. You're the reason Arthas attacked Silvermoon, aren't you? That's where I was raised again as a lich, yes, but the Scourge would have attacked your lands anyway, elf. You, just die. Just stay put so I can... I mean, you're hitting them. You have fire both in your heart and in your spells, elf. But is it no match for the icy cold of undeath? Ah, no mana left. Ah, here comes the rescue. Arg! This special arrow was destined to your master, but it will do for you now, Lich. Kale, are you alright? You shouldn't have rushed alone. I just could not let another butcher escape justice once more. She's right, that was stupid of you, even if I understand. Let's end this. The paralysis won't last forever. That's done. Let's hope the Lich King cannot raise him again. Okay, for a second I thought the map was going to end, and I'm like, nah. There's a Fountain of Healing over there. Let's see. Oh, never mind. I already found it. Look at that.
Right away.
Are we stuck over here, though? Or is the bridge back magically? I think the bridge is back magically. Getting some more items on these folks probably would be preferable. Is that everything here? I think so. Okay, I'm sending these all back down here. There's a bunch of stuff, like a bunch of creeps and stuff to kill along the way. Let's break these.
I've no time for these.
Let's gather our army over here. How are we doing on supply? Not bad, but with Jaina's stuff, I think now is the perfect time to get some demolishers. If we could somehow drag Dalen's defensive force into the other base, that would probably be ideal.
My people must be avenged.
Oh, I really thought that was going to be it. There were
Outstanding.
breakable rocks and stuff. Hang on, where's my flyer? You check down there.
The Blood Elves is under attack.
You all come back. How's this going up here? Again, Dalen keeps pivoting to defend this, so I think we're fine.
Under attack for the king.
In fact, I'm going to back these units up. Because we don't need to risk losing them.
Absolutely.
Oh, gosh.
What does the shadow will?
Is there anything down here? Is this it? Oh, yeah, okay.
At your call.
Go for the eyes, boo. Strike, my vicious attack kitten. Alright, Baldur's Gate. You'll love to see it. Wait, so how were we supposed to... Oh, all we had to do was break the tree. We also had to break the trees with Flame Strike. It's just that easy. Alright, let's get on over here and kill these hydras that we saw.
We elves are not easy prey.
I'd like to get some better items on some of these heroes. Also, all the items that we got on Kalthazad and Verimothras are pointless because they're dead. Actually, I think those items were dropped on the ground. Who got left behind? Let's just bring you all home. Scroll of the Beast. And Rune of Shielding. I mean, sure. Give me some mana. Again, it's sort of busy work having to do that, but it's fine.
Let me face the peril.
We elves are not.
Okay, you could probably stop making skeletons, dude.
We should move soon.
I've no time.
Aha! Aha ha ha. Oh gosh.
Our forces are under attack.
More stuff. Might as well do all our creeping now because we're basically done with the map. I don't even care about Scroll of the Beast.
I'm listening. I've no time for games.
I guess we'll snag it on our way back. Wait, where was it? Did I miss it? It's down here, right?
Our ally is under attack.
Fair enough.
How much are Naga Royal Guard? 6. Okay, grab one of those. And then maybe a Dragon Turtle? Perfect. How's this going up here? That's Verimothras. There's Dalen, so he's fine. Hopefully this is okay. In fact, let's send our flyers up to make sure that that all stays safe. Who would be best for this? Jaina?
What's the plan?
Maybe
I'll
Vaj?
take care of it.
Our allies'
Sounds
town
interesting.
is under siege.
Kalthas's mana is usually the one that's more in
Be abandoned.
dire straits, though.
I'll do
He
my
almost
best.
died, so hopefully, you know, that doesn't happen.
I have a land to defend.
Okay, we're going to pivot all the way up to here.
At your call.
Oh god, the people are dying.
Show me a target.
Man.
No time for games.
We should move soon. I feel edgy.
Our ally is under attack.
Okay, we got there kind of in time. 23. Let's quick save, because I would really hate it if we lost that, objective now after all of this, you know?
Get on with it.
Your honor.
You require my assistance.
Okay, now we're going for, we're going to go for green. And maybe we want to leave some Pegasus behind in case they drop like that. If they keep dropping like that, then they will kill civilians. And we can only afford to lose 2 more, which is it's a bummer. Oh! Oh, that's the one we just built. Got real excited there for a second. 2 more demolishers. We want to demolish Green's base ASAP.
You require my assistance?
Okay, we found the secret.
Fine.
I thirst.
I see some wildkin up here. Let's kill these.
What's the holdup?
Get all of our heroes up there. It's taken some time. Who got left behind?
time for games.
These fellas. Dalen is attacking. I love that. Do I have any other units just sort of hanging out, doing nothing? Can this guy just, like, not get out, or...? Nah, he's good. Okay, let's move on up. Oh, these can't even attack air. Poor guys. At least the rock golems could defend themselves. Staff of Silence and a Rune of Greater Healing.
Let me face the peril.
Let's put the Staff of Silence on Vaj.
By your command.
Eventually, all of our units will get out of here, eventually. Dude, getting an early lumber harvesting the way I did was important. Also, identifying. It was important to identify where we needed to go to defend each of the locations. And being able to basically, you know, I was able to tell
I will not be trifled with.
that they were dropping, which was really important.
Brilliant. By your command.
Okay, really, really slow,
My
folks.
people must.
How do we
be
get to
avenged.
green? Not this way.
My
It's got to be
pleasure.
this way. Okay. Yep, there they are. And I'm maxed with 2 armies, so we really should win. I really want to get that bonus objective. I'm just sort of curious to know what we get for it.
My pleasure.
That's one where maybe we could have done a lot better had we
Forces are under attack.
known about it and expected the undead to drop the way that they did. Oh yeah, demolishers. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, he's already turning around. You idiot. Where are my mana ladies? We need some mana.
attack.
The range on it seems huge, so just use it. It'll work on people. Who's over here? Ranger. Well, that range didn't hit her. Did I bring...
Forces are under attack.
Did I bring all my knights, too? I don't remember boxing all of those. These are some pretty gnarly attacks, let me tell you. Wait, did I just look in the wrong place? Where did I leave all those units? It's like they're just gone.
On your mark.
Our forces are under
Oh,
attack.
too easy. Same.
This better.
I don't know. Get in there.
I have a
The dead shall serve.
What's the holdup? It shall be done.
Oh, I just realized the layout of these bases is exactly what they were when we took them over in the Portals mission. That's pretty cool.
Right away.
Don't let them burrow. Good.
That's curious.
What's the holdup?
Is it time?
I am just
Get on.
baffled. Oh! Oh!
What is it worth?
I was about to say, I swear I had way more stuff than that. Why are they, like, over here? They don't know the right way to get over there, the best way to path over there, that's why.
I can help. I'll take care.
In any case, the defenders are dead. I'm pretty sure we've won. We have to destroy the Black Citadel.
The rest is dead.
Getting a few better items on my heroes may have been prudent, because there's still
Is someone injured?
2 playable maps, I believe. Unless there are multiple secrets per map and I've missed some of them. This mission was frantic, but it was fun. It was pretty spooky. It's possible there were more creeps. We killed a lot.
What
Oh my gosh, it's a madhouse. Give me some mana, please. Dude, the fact that we can give mana to our Naga Royal Guards actually is insane. That synergy is crazy. There it is. And we got the civilian side quest, barely. Theramothras, I should have guessed you were still alive. There's no rest for the wicked. Where's her left eyebrow in her portrait? Anyone else thinking this? You know this demon, Sylvanas? Indeed, he betrayed his brothers to join me back in Lordaeron. It seems he found another master, yet again. I guess it's like under her bangs and wrapped around her face, under the hood?
Service, I swear it.
Don't count on it this time, Dreadlord. This treason was your last. What? What is happening to me? No! What just happened? I think the Lich King put a spell on Theramothras in case of this happening. In any case... How? This ice is immune to my fire. Really? You mean Theramothras is trapped? I wish I was powerful enough to do that. This is pretty clever. When demons die in our world, their consciousness just goes back to the twisting nether. But not this time, and the Lich King certainly doesn't want this Dreadlord to tell what happened to his master, Kil'jaeden. I would admire the irony of the Lich King trapping a demon in ice if I didn't hate him so much, but we'd better continue. Nah, dog, we done. Bump, 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 bump. Please Google DeepMind. This is for a game. It's very briefly played. I beg of you. Admiral, the last undead fled into the jungle. They're completely routed. This sounds like something from a game, so hopefully it's not gonna get hit. I told you Theramore was impregnable. We won the day, but at what cost? How many died today? What matters is that we're alive. Humans, Naga, and Blood Elves prevailed together. How heartwarming. So this used to be the end of the story, but again, there's more to it now. Sorry to dampen your spirits, but we haven't faced the true threat yet. The Lich King. He should have come himself instead of relying on his minions then. Do you feel this sudden cold? Look, it's snowing. The Lich King is here. Already? How did... No, I won't. No! What? She's betraying us. I don't think she had a choice in the matter. Anyways, we have to... What is this? Another enemy? No, Father, it's a night elf. They're allies of ours. I'm sorry if I've startled you. I came here because we druids felt some new corruption and feared the return of the demons. Little late, Druid of the Talon. And you found Undead instead. Yes, I've seen the end of the battle from the skies. Hey, thanks for your help. Then you can report back to your brethren and leave us alone. Don't be so hasty, Vosh. We could use the help. He's right. We may have won the battle, but our troops are exhausted and many are wounded. Of course we will take any help you can provide, because the Lich King himself is here. So that's why the corruption seemed to decrease at first, but then became much stronger on my way here. Can you support our war effort? First, I need to meditate to contact Shendo Stormrage through the Emerald Dream. It should only take an hour or two. You can go into the garden behind. Captain, guard him with your life. We also have to find out where's Sylvanas. Excuse me? That scared me. There's gotta be an interlude after that. No! A song of snow and fire! Ooh la la. Alright, well thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.